Hey, all right. Welcome to another episode. Starting this episode a little bit later in my journey today. It is Thursday, January 8th. It's a little cloudy today. There was some traffic. Yeah, just a reminder not to let a cloudy day ruin your mood. Ruin the light that's inside you. I feel like as you develop, I'm on this like self developing journey. I'm trying to really just manifest better things in my life and wealth and all that. I really truly believe it starts on the inside. And, if you have light within you, then you can shine on the darkness and disinfect, I guess, the negativity around you. It's like having that, it's proven that we have a magnetic field around our body. And you can almost look at that magnetic field as your light. And if you let kind of the darkness and negativity kind of dim your light, that's on, you know what I mean? Like that's on you. And we have to get better at that. And it's kind of like goes back to the analogy of not letting a cloudy day affect your sunshine in a way. I know it's kind of cheesy, but I think there is definitely truth to it. And how we do that, there's so many different techniques and strategies. I think first and foremost, like if you're living in survival mode, which means that your like nervous system is just constantly worried like all the time, you know, uh, then you have to fix that. You have to, whether it's through exercise, sleep, better nutrition, putting yourself in a better environment, maybe negotiating with the people around you if there's a lot of toxic people, that might require some negotiation and a little bit of confrontation and conflict to try and figure out a schedule, figure out a way to communicate, a better way to communicate, because we're just not. I don't know. Living. I don't want to live in a high stress mode all the time, and I know that if I am living in a high stress mode, I'm not going to be as productive. I'm not going to be thinking as clearly. I think sleep is super important in kind of combating that, because sleep does reset your nervous system. Sleep is when your body repairs itself. I think we're all different. So I think we all need, I'm not going to recommend the amount of sleep. You have to kind of figure that out yourself through your own trial and error, because we all have different biology. I think some people can get away with 3 to 4 hours of sleep, and some people need that 8 or 9 hours. For me, I'm kind of at that, I feel like 7 to 8 hours. It just really depends. On the day, it depends kind of how well I've slept the days prior and what's been on my mind. And, I know this, if I'm like really stressed, or I've kind of been living in survival mode a little bit, where my nervous system is just kind of ticked up and on guard and on patrol, if you will, more, so than usual, then I need a rest. And what also that means is like, setting the environment up for you to rest well. And that means like a dark room, cold, cold room, and just setting yourself up for you to relax, and that's why I think sometimes it's really beneficial for you to just sit in silence. I know some people, that sounds boring and maybe a little like will make you uneasy, and you'll think about, you'll have like racing thoughts and all that. But that's all a sign, that's your body and mind trying to tell you something, that something's off, and that you kind of have to figure things out. You know, we're all different. Like I said, I don't want to say anything that, what might work for me, it definitely might not work for you. And there could be some like, for real, like, I don't know, like hormonal or just psychological, biological, like imbalances in your body, to where, no matter what you do, like even if you rest or sit quietly, meditate, there might be still something kind of underneath the hood that you can't quite get rid of. That's why I think blood work is so important, just to kind of get to understand where all your levels are, and your deficiencies are, and if you have elevated, levels of different, hormones or minerals or vitamins or whatnot. Blood work is literally, I think, probably one of the best things or indicators to help optimize your body. So I think that's extremely important. And I know that some people, might not be able to afford that, like some sort of lab work and getting all that. But if you have insurance, I would certainly recommend doing that if you haven't. I personally do not go to the doctor. I haven't been to the doctor in a long time, knock on wood. I mean, not that I don't trust doctors. I mean, if something were to happen, break a leg or whatnot, or get in an accident, I'm gonna have to trust my doctors, right? But I do believe that you can take care of yourself just with a little bit of understanding of where your body is, where your blood work is, and then obviously with proper nutrition, exercise, movement, activity, you know, um, and sleep. Yeah, those are the variables. So yeah, it's life is just kind of a journey of trying to just improve. And man, I feel like this episode is kind of really boring. I'm not gonna lie. I wish I had more for y'all today, but I hope at least it was beneficial to you. I know this wasn't the most entertaining one, but I appreciate you sticking with me. I'm gonna end it here because I just feel like this was I don't know. Like I don't know. I feel a little strange. Feel a little strange today. So uh, I hope everyone has just a very blessed day. Keep the vibes up. Keep positive. Reset yourself if you can. Get your sleep. Take care of the things that you can take care of. Hopefully, like all the pieces will fall into your favor, and build that light within yourself, and protect it at all costs. That'll be my final suggestion of the day. But yeah, I'll leave it there. Peace out. Blessings. I'll see you next time.